Hello, hi guys. This is Amar, and this is the happiness in your. Okay, let's continue with this happiness in your skin book reading series. Right? Forget it. This is not a movie, right? And nobody's paying me to watch. Nobody's paying me to shoot the movie or paying you to watch the movie. So we can do this in this cut only. Like let's not cut it. So we are going to continue reading the book. So I'm really excited about, like, I want to read the other books also and explain why I've written what I've written. Writing is something that I do because I think it makes the world a better place. This book has can make world a better place. About 2,000 something people have read the book, but hundreds of thousands of people should read this book because it'll make them happier. I'm also writing a blog on happiness. Eventually, some of that content will also become books at some stage, right? So let's go forward with it. So till yesterday we were talking about happiness at work, and today also we're going to continue that this section of happiness at work. So today we're talking about relative performance. So let's start with this. So a note, note on relative performance. So largely this is about people being compared to each other for their performances, right? There was a term that I heard quite often in the organizations where I worked. It was called relative performance. That basically meant the individuals will be evaluated on the basis of comparative evaluation. It's fair that the roles to be promoted are few and only a few individuals can move to the higher designation. However, it's important that the process seems fair and there is ample opportunity within the organization to move laterally should someone's skills and interests allow. When people stagnate, they leave. In order to retain people, it's critical there's growth on both fronts, personal growth as well as professional growth. Professional growth entails higher responsibilities and better salaries. Personal growth should feed in the professional growth, right? If individuals have the opportunity to work on projects, their core area for a certain percentage of their time, uh, projects beyond their core area for a certain percentage of time, uh, where they could show their competence, it'll create win-win situation for both employees and organizations, right? So that's largely about relative performance. Where the point that we're making is that people should be able to spend some time beyond their core roles and stuff they're excited about, right? Because they are different. They're not exactly similar. People are not clones of each other. Passion. So this is almost my so now this is a section that's beginning on passion. This is almost my favorite subject in this chapter. Passion is one of the key sources of intense happiness. Passion puts fire into your days and makes them meaningful. Passion makes you feel that your work is amazing and it also gives it a purpose. Passion within relationships makes them joyful and happier. There are two kinds of problems I believe that the world is facing with regard to passion. One is how to find your passion. A lot of people wonder how to find their passion, and the second problem is once they found their passion, how to follow it. Let's address both of these problems. So this is about how to find your passion because a lot of people say that they don't know how to find their passion, right? Different people would have different definitions of passion. You could find one in the dictionary too. To me, passion is an emotion which could possibly take you to the highest level of your performance. Passion makes your days go by with joy. Passion makes you obsessed with what you're passionate about. If you realize that you are passionate about something, you can't not do it. I mean, if you're passionate about something, you can't not do it. You would want to do it. You would figure out some way to do it. I mean, there are people who actually pay to do certain stuff because it makes them happy, right? You pay to do certain stuff, forget like getting paid for it. There are people who pay for stuff because they want to do it. I'm passionate about writing stand-up comedy. I can't not write. I can't not hit the stage a few times a week. Of course, that's not true for the coronavirus lockdown because this year I haven't stepped on stage since March. But then that's because of the virus. I can't not hit the stage a few times a week. If I don't write something, I don't hit the stage. I begin to feel something important is missing, and I have to get back to it. When I write something worthy, I feel great about my day. When I hit the stage and do well, I feel great. If I hit the stage and don't do well, I feel good too since comedy can't grow without hitting the stage. A lot of comedy is just being comfortable with the stage while developing content. So, how do you find your passion? I mean, how do you find your passion? There's no one way to find your passion. There can be multiple ways to go about it. And as long as you keep the goal in mind, what is the goal? The goal is to find a piece of work which makes you feel alive. The goal is to find a piece of work which makes you feel alive. So a lot of people look at work as painful only. Work doesn't always have to be painful. I mean, there's work that you find joyful and meaningful, right? So that way you don't look at work as something which is painful, right? So the goal is to find a piece of work which makes you feel alive. Within a relationship, the goal is to find a person who makes you feel alive. While you're living, you want to feel alive, don't you? For me, writing and stand-up comedy are passion areas. That means I love these activities so much that I feel something is amiss if I don't do these. When I'm on a vacation and I'm not writing, hitting the stage, I want the vacation to end so that I can get back to writing and hit the stage. So this is what your passion is. Your passion is what you can't stay away from. Your passion is what you want to do at any cost. Your passion is what you would even pay money to do. A lot of people, when they begin comedy, they have to pay money to get stage time. I'm not kidding. There are people who actually pay money to get stage time because some event organizers, they charge money, which is not the right practice. But there are people who actually pay money to do stand-up comedy in the beginning, right? So it's something you would do at any cost. You'll figure out how to do it. You can't not do it. That's your passion. Let me give an example. So this is the similar example. Some stand-up comedy clubs are currently running open mics where comedians have to bring another person as an audience. This another person is usually called a bringer. This bringer is supposed to buy a ticket. In most cases, it is the comedian who happens to buy the ticket for the bringer. This basically means comedians are actually paying money for stage time. Do you realize that? Comedians are actually paying money for stage time. People are paying money to do something that they must do. What you must do is your passion. They must do it because they cannot not do it. Why can't they not do it? It's because they love it so much. When they do well, it brings an immense feeling of satisfaction. So the section to find your passion is a little bigger. So we will continue. The next part of it is how to find your passion, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. There's a process to finding your passion, and all of us can actually find our passion, right? So you can also find your passion. So we'll end this video here, and tomorrow I'll actually explain in detail how to find your passion, and we'll start reading from here how to find your passion. Alright, thanks for watching. Stay happy. Look at no matter what happens, look at positives in your life. There are always positives in your life, and if you focus on those, you'll feel good, right? The idea is to feel good, right? Thanks for watching this video. Stay subscribed to the channel. I will not let you give up. Bye. Thanks.